Check. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, we're doing a little last second Barstool Radio. I got a song choice by Frankie Borelli. I wish he was here to be on the 1s and 2s. But we'll open up with that, and we'll talk a little burner list and take some calls. See what the people had to say. All right, let's do it. This is a big episode. This is what Barstool is all about, and this is what we haven't had one of these in, or at least I should say I haven't had one. And I don't think there's been one like this that kind of gets the whole company going in a long time. There's the Grudgment days, there's the Business Insider days, and now you can add the Deke Zucker burner list to the list. So I got to give a little bit of background for some people who are new. I am way more interested in the burner side of things here. So I'll obviously talk about what's going on with the Office romances, but that's not where I find the appeal to be here. But let me just say this: everybody in this chat, everybody calling in, everybody listening, we're all dirtballs. And I don't ever want to hear it next time. You're like, who cares about the Kardashians? Who cares about celebrity gossip? Who cares about reality, this and that? All of you do. All you scumbags just like it when it's Barstool's gossip. You don't care when it's some, chick celebrity. You just like your Barstool drama. We're all scumbag gossip queens at heart. Just fucking.
We got Reddit Day at Barstool
Big
Sports.
Reddit Day. I know this motherfucker has burners. He's been playing the long game this whole time. I don't read Reddit. Fuck these people. He's got 10 of them, 12 of them.
Bro, there's no one who's been happier when I saw this. I was like, vindication.
Yes.
Not saw the list, but just saw the fact that it's out there, so that I was like, I can publicly be like, guess what? Put that list out, baby. Put that list out.
It's like when you talk about like the government spying, when people are like, well, if you have nothing to hide, like, what do you care? I'm like, I got nothing to hide. You can fucking investigate all of us. Let's do this. Let's bring it out.
I'll be honest. There was a part where I was hesitant to send the put it out list because I was like, what if Kevin made one?
Nope.
Because as someone who's been in the weeds at times, I thought maybe there was a time Kevin made one for a week to be like,
nope, never did it. I swear to God, never did it. I was a little nervous that like maybe someone. I was like, maybe my brother made one. Did someone on my behalf? My mom is always like, I'll just mix it up on the internet too. So I don't know, but I can say, safely say I didn't. But it was funny. I was telling some of my friends, and I was like, so do you think that Deke has behind the scenes Barstool or behind the scenes Reddit? You think Barstool?
Barstool.
Yeah, Tommy said that too,
No,
and I guess
Reddit.
So I think it's Reddit, but it would make sense that maybe he has the IP address. Like
I would
Don
think it's
said.
a back end person on Barstool who has access to our
But then how?
It's IPs. I don't think. I would think. I think it's more email based.
No, I don't think. I think it's our. They can see all our laptops.
Well, yeah.
But
So
then-
I think it's people who have access to our work laptops.
And they see like the name that you're posting under.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would think. I mean, fuck if I know, but that's when I saw back.
Because like I could imagine you could see that I went to Reddit today, but can you see what I was logged in as and what I posted as and all that shit?
I would guess yes.
Yeah.
I think they can check fucking everything.
Right. I know it's crazy.
Pete always jokes about it. He says it to me with a smile, but he's like, "Yeah, I can see your porn," and I'm like, "You're kind of laughing,
but you're not laughing enough."
Like you definitely like if they want to see what that's the thing here. The most because people who work here like Barstool, so they're fucking little fucking chatterboxes.
Like fans. Yeah.
Like I know people here. I'm trying to how to say this, who have told me what I make, and they should not have known.
And you should not know that.
And they should not have known what I make.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, he's like, oh yeah, I talked to so and so in sales.
Everybody's in everybody's business.
Because they want to be cool to content people, they'll be like, hey, here's what I know. So like they fucking know.
And information is power. But I would love that list to come out only because I think it would flip everything on its head. Where as much like hate as we get, and the people who talk shit about us, I think if the truth was out there, I think it would completely flip flop. Where it would be like be normal, be a regular person, don't be a scumbag, don't be a weird like internet creep movement would have been totally vindicated. Where it's like we've been saying it all this time, We've been practicing what we preach. It's all of those motherfuckers that have been the grimy, shady ones that you should have been hating on all these years.
It was nice going to bed like, oh, this is gonna affect me a lot.
I said it. I said last night half of Barstool went to sleep like blew out the candle and just went to bed with their little hat, and then half of Barstool was probably scrambling offering Geek Sucker money.
Said it. I said it. See, I could say it.
Things didn't go well last night. We got our fucking asses kicked. I don't know. It was not a fun night by any stretch of the imagination, but it was made a lot worse by Frank the fucking Tank being there. Frank the Tank. I mean, I'm fighting for my life. I'm down 4-1, 3-1 at the time, whatever it is. Fighting for my goddamn fucking life. Fighting for my life. And I got Frank the Tank screaming about a Sterling Marte strikeout in game 30 of 162. I'm about to be eliminated from the NHL playoffs. And I got Frank biting hats and screaming, you don't get to be the bride today. It's my day. I want the attention. I want to be able to scream. But I can't scream because Frank's too busy screaming.
Running out of patience on the list. Either tell me the list, don't tell me the list. Find out. He even said to me, he was like, it's not like I have the nuclear codes. I'm like, all right, we're really walking this back. It's going to be like somebody I don't even know their fucking name on the list. So, trying to find out who's on the Barstool burner list. And so this is like, you remember when we had the conversation, how badly do you want the list? This is fucking how badly I want the list. Like, this is my breaking point. I'm talking with Deke ahead of time to figure out if he'll fucking tell me the list.
I'm Scott.
Yeah, I'm fucking Scott.
Fucking this dead. I don't even.
Who has Skype anymore?
It's one of those things too where it's like, and I think it's more of a commentary on the world as a whole, but like I cared about that shit yesterday.
Yeah, I know. For real, I was fired up.
Sure, dude, I'm tired now.
And, I had a conversation with him being like, tell me these names. And he said he doesn't want to get anybody fired. And he said that he spoke to several other people at Barstool, all of which told him not to release the list. And that's when I started seeing red even more. Thank you. That was when I actually reacted way more than I ever anticipated. I was like very interested in it, and I wanted to know the names, but I also like it wasn't like firing me up until last night when Deke like formally declared he's not releasing the names. I was seeing red, dude. I was about as mad as I have been in like my Barstool career. I was fuming.
Fucking 10 years in the making, Christy Mack.
I know.
Comes full circle.
Dude,
that is insane!
Wait, I'm so sorry. He presented you a Lego what?
The tiniest little Lego bullshit, I believe I said. Can you quote me on this?
We're quoting. And in your exact words you said, he should be embarrassed.
Yeah, dude. We're all very embarrassed for him right now.
Guys. We are celebrating both of you right now. This is a moment. I love you boys. All right, boys. She has to be on the podcast. I want to hear the story from her perspective. Gentlemen, if you need a contact, I can introduce you.
How pathetic she thought I was.
I
thought it was like a funny, cute little thing. And then that footage of her being like, he gave me this bullshit. Little pathetic voice.
Like, yeah, we were all laughing at it.
I was like, oh, I thought it was like a cute little bit we had going on, but it was not that at all.
That was brutal.
She's embarrassed.
Christy Mack.
But she remembered me.
I did like that Jack Sparrow. But you do know who I am, right?
I in the game. You're not out of it. I am not, dude. Yo, I mean, like, obviously. So my goal when I first started, I don't know if this is in the video or whatnot, but what I wanted was huge fucking. I wanted a huge fucking
Blowjob.
Yo, Chris, give me the biggest blowjob you've got.
No, I didn't, dude. I did not want her. I was terrified she was gonna suck my dick.
That is confirmed. He was like, what if Christy sucks my dick?
Like, I was like, dude, like, what is like? Because I figured like it was gonna be on camera.
Yeah.
I was young, and I was like, am I gonna get fired for this? Like, what's gonna happen? And
I'll tell you, everybody can be tough about it. You know, lights are on, cameras are on. In a public place, Christy Mack with half her head shaved, your dick ain't getting hard.
Like, yeah, come in the back, I'll suck your dick.
Your dick is going running away.
But she, my goal was when I went to the Lego store, I wanted to buy a big pirate ship because she's got that huge pirate ship tattoo on her back, and they had one, but it was like fucking. They had on like how long it takes to assemble on it, and it was like like a day. I did not have time to assemble a pirate ship.
I'm impressed.
I make you a promise here right now.
You're gonna make the pirate ship.
When Christy Mack comes in here, there's gonna be a fucking fat pirate ship sitting right there.
Oh yeah, because if there's one thing that we can do when she said you were a fucking loser, let's double down on it and make her any.
Bro, she said she wanted Legos. I wasn't a loser for free Legos. I was a loser for not very good enough Legos.
Well, coming in hot, man. Come on, good.
What's going on?
Yeah.
You're good.
Close the door behind you. Shut this.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll be ready over there, Nick. See, here's the thing. Eventually, the nuclear warheads are gonna stop any sort of fucking wizard. Once we drop the big bombs, once we go like, you know, in the beginning we start with our guns and our grenades, and eventually we're like, just drop a fucking nuke on Hogwarts, it's over.
You drop a nuke on Hogwarts and it almost gets there, but there's that big ass fucking dome.
And then we blast it ourselves. Then we're fucked.
I will be honest. The dome presents a problem.
Is that a thing that actually happens? Or we're just okay?
It's how they kept Voldemort out for a long time.
You don't know this, but you sit there and you go, like, how strong is wizardry to nukes? Like, there's really no like measuring it, right?
Right.
So I gotta assume that magic's gonna trump man-made shit any day of the week.
I did get a text message yesterday from a good buddy of mine. He says, 10-year veteran here, Hogwarts would fucking destroy us.
See, it's that attitude that's the problem.
So that's why I do believe it exists. I just don't think it's all that it was hyped up to be. But also, just then even more reason, just give it to me. Because all it is a list of supposedly maybe people who are talking shit. There's no legal ramifications.
Yeah, I think it's like harder for the Barstool office too, right? Because you guys, like, I can only imagine if we all like let it fly in the locker room and we had like a forum and platform that we did it on, and there are also like people in the same building that are making other accounts and talking shit. Like, you kind of want, like, I'm thinking about like for us, like, yeah, like me personally, I feel like I'll let it fly more because it's like, if something happens and all we have is busting with the boys, it's like, I know we are our own bosses about it. So there's nobody in there that you're trying to like appease or like walk into a building or like a locker room. Like, you guys let it fly, but you're very much around and ingrained with everybody every day.
I let it fly with everything
something
except
office-wise
Barstool
could still kind of like mess with you.
Tonight. 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock tonight, baby. Lindholm, back. McAvoy, not back, but in. Tonight we win by 3 goals or more. Tonight it's not close. Tonight the Bruins get the first goal for the first time. I've been saying first goals for suckers. Not tonight. Tonight we win. Go back to Carolina. It's a 2011 Cup run repeat. 2011 Cup was home win for Vancouver, home win for Boston, home win Vancouver, home win Boston, away win Boston. Win tonight, away win Boston, sets a nice tone going forward. 2011 repeat.
Bruins in 7? So, Jackie, a lot of talk about burners this week. There's a list that apparently doesn't exist. Have you ever had a burner before?
As I mentioned, I had a Vampire Diaries burner. It wasn't burner. Vampire Diaries fake account. That,
you know what's crazy is you had a Twitter account somehow before this.
I know. Well, so
you knew how to use Twitter?
No, because I got suspended within 24 hours of making it. So I had that account and it's still there, but it's just like I'm locked out. I actually got suspended 3 times on Twitter before. That's why I didn't have a Twitter account. It's because I ran out of emails, and then finally when I got my USC one. Then I had an extra email, but I had gotten suspended 3 times.
You really would be somebody dumb enough to get caught with a burner because the fact you're just like, I'm out of emails.
I was
anything.
following too vigorously, which I just kept like all the Vampire Diaries people came up, and I just was like follow, follow, and they thought I was a bot. And so then that one canceled. So I actually have 3 burner accounts technically. One was a Vampire Diaries one was just a Jackie Nichols account, and I just I got following too vigorously again. And then the other one, I don't know what I got suspended for. But it was something else. I didn't want to say all this because, like, it makes me sound really fucking dumb. But I guess cat's out of the bag, I'm dumb, so...
I'm more afraid that you're a stalker and we can't let any Vampire Diaries people near you.
No, I'm chill about it now, but if Damon comes in here,
I'm gonna go ahead and guess his real name's not Damon.
It's Ian Somerhalder.
Oh, big fan.
His middle name.
I don't actually know.
I was like,
yeah, but surprisingly, they didn't. When I followed them, they didn't like follow back or anything.
That's surprising.
So my plan didn't work.
you know, they'll see if they get tagged from an account with a blue check mark, so make sure this is a problem.
Oh no! Oh, Ian, baby.
I don't think This is the Hank, the 99.9% sure. Oh wait, yeah, I have one on Twitter, so we don't get DMCA. I use that all the time.
Company man.
Yeah, not Nicky Hams. Fucking.
Everybody knows that's the most famous burner I think we have.
There's also a not Nicky Hams, and then like a not Nicky Hams. Like it's getting out of control. So I definitely have that one. No, it's not been Nick Hammy 5 on fucking everything. Like I have a Reddit account, like, and what's more embarrassing is I have fan art of fucking Barstool shit on that account, and you can just go and find it.
I knew about this. The cartoons.
Yeah, the old cartoons that I used to do. That's like, I mean, that's how I got hired. And I would just post that on the Reddit. And also, there's ones of other TV shows that I'm more embarrassed of. I really like
what
Glow.
TV shows?
I really like Glow.
What these like Vampires?
No, it's Glow. I think I did shit for Doctor Who. I did a Black Panther, some Marvel stuff. But it was like early. Yeah, it's so bad. But yeah, no, you go search it.
Been a crazy week. Yep.
This has probably been the craziest week at Barstool since, I mean, I guess since Business Insider wasn't that long ago, but even that was like so isolated to Dave. I can't remember anything like this that divided the whole office like this, and I don't know, maybe ever. Crazy.
And the Reddit thing really never got resolved. Deke.
You know, fuck Deke. Fuck Deke. Fuck anybody trying to stop the list from coming out. And, but at the same time, I had a moment, I was talking to Chris Stefano, and he was like, he was talking more about the people on Reddit, and the Deke Zuckers, and the people gossiping and stuff like that. And he was like, imagine if you told like a World War II veteran about this. Like imagine if you sat down with someone who has like real problems or like lived a real life and you were like, well, so there's this couple and then this other couple and this guy on Twitter didn't like that, so he has a list where people making fun of each other and I really want to know the names of the list. I was like, you know what? I woke up the next day being like, fuck me. I was so like childish about that, and then when I talked to Chris, I was like, yeah, probably time to let this one go. So fucking done with it. Would love to know, like I said in the very beginning, probably wouldn't be surprised by anybody on the list. Probably would be more of a confirmation than anything. And while I would still really like to have that confirmation, because you just want to know, at the end of the day, don't really need it. I know who my circle is and who's not, so whatever.